G'day, g'day all. Today I have a pretty different video planned actually. It's going to be a bit of a review slash challenge because right here, a little while ago I got sent this rod in the mail by a bunch of blokes on Instagram called Insalt Fishing, and they actually sent me out one of their rods. It's called the Insalt Estuary Explorer UL. UL standing for ultra light, and man were they right with that. This thing, the whole point of today's video is I'm trying to do it on the world's bendiest rod, and I think I've actually found it right here. I don't know how well that camera picks it up, but that is just silly. It bends so far. But yeah, I want to try and catch some fish on this super bendy rod, and I think it'll be pretty funny because even if we hook a little fish, the rod's going to bend to my toes, and yeah, I think it'll make for a good video. So I've come out here today on a beautiful day. A little bit of wind chop up, but besides that, should be able to get onto a few. Water clarity, probably a little bit too clear for my liking, to be honest, even though we've had a fair amount of rain. I reckon we just get into things. I'm going to set the big camera up so I can actually show you how floppy this thing actually is. Let's see if we can catch some fish. Also, didn't get a new reel. I actually got this reel for my dad. I've had so many comments telling me to upgrade the old man's gear. I went into the tackle shop, brought him a new reel. He was really appreciative of it, as you can probably imagine. But he just said he does not fish as often as I do and probably won't put the gear to as much use as I would. So he opted for his classic Jarvis Walkers and his little, I think he's got a Shimano Sienna on his, little Sienna on his combo. So yeah, I've taken this reel, put it on this rod. I'll probably use this reel for multi-purposes, but yeah, we're going to be using it today for the reason of this video. Well, first things first, let's rig this up with a lure. And the one I've decided to go with today is the new Fantail Shrimp by Berkley. I haven't used a whole lot of Berkley products, but when I seen this drop, I had to get my hands on it. Tiny little 2-inch little Fantail Shrimp in the colour cappuccino. Very tiny thing. And I reckon a brim end flathead will jump all over that. I only had one hook that was small enough to fit this, so hopefully we don't cast off or get, you know, busted by a tailor. Yeah, let's get that rigged up. Just to give you an idea on how bendy this thing is, I'm not going to push it obviously to its limits because I don't want to break it before the video ends, before I even get into the video. But as you can tell, that has got some serious bendage. So much flimsiness in the tip. Look when I let this go. It's probably even going to be hard to pick up on camera. Lots of bounce, so this is going to be interesting to say the least. And I think I've already slowly started to break it, which isn't really a good thing. Just because I've been whipping it around so much, because it's pretty satisfying to just whip. You can probably hear that noise. Yep, that's probably my fault doing that. Setup that I've got running, I'll actually go over it real quick because I didn't read over the specs of this. So first off, 2,500 Daiwa. First off, 2,500 Daiwa Freams. That's got a 10-pound braid on there with a 6-pound leader. This is the Insalt Estuary Explorer UL, 1 to 3 kilo, cast weight 1 to 10 grams. So very light, sticky little job. Let's start casting around. I think first off I'm going to work along the bank. Oh. I'm going to get so many tip wraps with this. It's also the first time using this reel. Haven't gave it a spin yet since it literally was Dad's a couple of days ago. It's going to feel so weird. Well, it already does feel so weird working plastics. You put like no effort into the flicks. Oh, this lure looks fantastic in the water. One little 1/16 jig head. Got that looking real natural. I don't know how I'm supposed to set the hook. Like if I get a bite, try to set the hook, there's no tip to really set. Try a long cast. Oh, I shouldn't have flicked that rod around like that. It's probably not very good for the blank down low here. Yeah, it's making a bit of a weird noise. Don't think it'll break on me. I've been told this thing's indestructible. It's kind of nice for working lures. Like, it's very different to what I'd usually use. Gets a nice flick action though, as you could probably imagine. Oh, I figured out why it's making that noise. I didn't have the cork screwed down far enough. Yeah, it's fully gone now. My bad, my mistake. It's not the rod. I'm just going to slowly start working along this bank. Walking in the water. Cold water, wet trackies. Can't go wrong. It is really cold though. I've noticed the water temps dropped dramatically. Just cast and the tip whips the water. On. There we go. Look at that rod. Little flatty or brim. Ah, little flathead. How good. Oh no, he swallowed it. That is not good. Very weird to hook set. Like, you hook set and there's just no backbone. Like, the whole, this section of the rod just fully bends. Very, very weird feeling. But he's up. Oh. Micro flatty. There we go. Let's get him back. First fish on the noodle stick. Little low 30s flatty. Just gonna sit there. See you, mate. Well, that's the first one of the challenge slash review kind of thing. Now, with that lure being so far down, very frayed. Cut and retie that. All back on. I'm going to take my net out if I can carry it this time. Snaggle. Oh, big snag. There we go. Straight after getting that snag off. Another little baby. Yeah, boy. Wow, you are a micro one, eh? Oh, sheesh. Well, it's taken us a little minute to find one. Been working along that bank. He's about to... I can feel it tensing up. Please don't do anything stupid. All right, mate. See ya. I was right along the edge. Kind of slowly drops off here. It's pretty muddy and weedy, as you can see. I'm even lucky to get that guy. I didn't even notice the big branch there. So far, these are only small fish. They're still putting a decent bend in that rod. So, very curious to see what a half decent one actually does. Oh, still got him. Oh, tiny, tiny. Wow, that's got to be the smallest flatty I've ever seen. What? These guys guarantee spikier. This is like a little flathead century zone, maybe. Look at that, he's properly ripped it. That's a change up. No. 3 fish on it and it's already destroyed. Got a couple other options here just to try out. Might go with a little paddle tail. 2.5 inch bait junkie. We'll give this a chuck around. You can always move back to that shrimp. Just think it's worth my while giving another lure a go. It's not a lure challenge, it's just about the rod. So on. Tiny bit better flatty. Oh, he's all right. He's not bad. I'll net him. Oh, okay, he's going now. Bending, as some fellas would say. Oh, just popped the lure. That little guy right there is getting a bit better. He'd probably be right on 40, maybe slightly under. Real dark fish in this muddy water and super skinny. Real skinny across the sides and the top. Wonder why that is. See ya, bro. I love when they just cruise back like that. A little bit of halfway, bit of a review on how I'm liking this right now. It's definitely not my cup of tea when it comes to a rod. I mean, it is very flimsy. But I think it's pretty fun to muck around with. It'd be cool to hook up to like a big salmon or a big flatty, even a brim or a tailor. I think that'll give it a real run for its money. Yeah, in the hand it feels alright. Don't know how I feel about this. Bit of a weird looking handle grip, but yeah, it's comfortable. Doesn't it? It actually doesn't even say the size on it. Oh, 6'6", so 6'6". Really short guy. Didn't even notice that. Ooh, could have been a little touch. It almost comes with a guarantee of flatty along there. Right on the drop off. Thought I was on. Yeah, right on the edge of the drop off. Bit of cover from these trees, shadows. I did get a bite. Oh yeah, good fish. There we go. Oh. How's the head shakes? I think this one could be a brim. It is. Oh, he's decent. How was that? Bending. Grab that net. I thought I had a whack the first time. Yeah. That's what we wanted today. wanted a brim. See if we can actually hold it. Ready? This will be the ultimate test for this rod. That's pretty impressive right there. Well. That's the fish we've been searching for. He's not big, but we'll take that. Bait Junkie minnow. In the shadows, right on the edge of the drop-off. It's not really the greatest ground to be doing this, but yeah, 29. 29. Oh, that was a good fish. Felt pretty decent. Pants the lure. There we go. Straight there. It's kind of hard to cast this out as far as I'd like to with this 10 pound. Got 10 pound because it's easier for Dad to see and tie knots. Then he didn't want it, so. Oh. The old man's a funny one. If anyone else's dad is out there that would prefer a Jarvis Walker and an El Cheapy reel over a, you know, 250 plus reel, let me know in the comments. I just find it pretty funny that turned down this reel and is happy to go with these Jarvis Walkers. There's one. Tiny little flatty. Wow, they like to engulf it today. Stop. This one's also taking it down a bit. No, that is a pliers job. Behave. Straight off. Felt the tick, striked, and dropped it. Wow, he had it so far down. You know what, we got a little bit of freight on there, but I'm going to risk it. On it again. Ooh, he's okay. I don't know why I do that every now and then. I take one tick of drag, like that does anything. Definitely eating size. Net job? Nah, straight up. Bew, bew, bew. Another flatty bites the dust. So fired up. Whoa, look at him. Big defense mode going on right now. Right, mate, down the bank, ready. I've got terrible foot under flatty flick maneuver. Didn't really get it under the fish. Oh, we're in the water now. Might as well chill here for a sec. Oh, watch the little bow wave come and eat that. Water ski. Oh, and dropped him. Quick release. Let's get another one. Same spot. Oh, that was a little bit close to shore. Flatty on it. Oh, eat it, bro. Oh my. Oh! Just watched him the whole way. And now I've got this disgusting looking knot around my tip here. Holy moly, how does that even happen? Off a hook set, you're kidding. Okay, got it out. Just watched him stalk it the whole way. Bro, what the f... Only really small, as most of these critters have been today. I should be able to get him though. Yeah, I'll cast straight back along that area. Don't know if it felt hooks or not. Oh! Grabbed it. Instant busted me. That is why you don't risk a little bit of frayed in your lines, kids. Tiniest bit of frayed, gone on the hook set. Damn. Oh, now I've got this filthy looking knot. That's an instant retie. I'm not even going to bother mucking around with that. Is I'm yet to give these a proper crack in the deep diving, that is. Spike 44 in the matte prawn colour. EXDR, which means extra deep range. Pretty sure. Someone could probably correct me on that, but we'll give that a chuck because that'll pick up brim and flatted. And it's something different rather than chucking around just plastics, which I'm happy to do. It's just nice to mix it up from time to time. Let's see how good this thing goes with hard bodies. Well, it's not hitting the bottom there. It's got to be fairly deep. I can see the edge, so it's shallow obviously towards the edges. Look at the rod tip when I'm working it. That would be like the same as me having a fish on a regular rod. Ooh, flatty. Could be decent. How many times do I want to say decent in this video? Far out. I've got to relax. Nah, he's not that big. But it is a fish. Another one in the sanctuary zone. That's what I'm going to call it. There we go. Get out of it, bro. Oh, what's that? It's skitzing out. It's a flatty hooked under the belly. Oh no, not around that stick, bro. What are you doing? Oh, he's gone ahead and wrapped around the stick 100 times. That has got to be one of the cleanest underbelly hooks I've ever seen. It's 2 trebles perfectly right under. Tried to sit on it. Little baby. Gone ahead and moved back onto the original fantail shrimp we had on a 1/20th jig head. This is as far as I'm allowed to go. We'll start heading back. Just by downgrading that jig head, I should get a bit of a better action. Hopefully convince a brim to go it. Dude, this is just silly. Like, there's just so many little flatties. Micro after micro after micro. Get in there, mate. Not in the sticks. What are you doing? Back to the point. Back on. Oh, here's a little bit better. Just dropped it. I can still see it. Looks like we are ending the day on a break off. One last look at the bendage. Ready? Oh no, it's probably a bit too tight. Yep, she's bending. There it goes. All goods. I've got to head out of here anyway. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to part 2 of this bendy rod fishing video. I had a look back at the footage yesterday and I wasn't 100% satisfied with the angles where you could see how bendy the rod was. Most of the time it was out of the frame, so I've come out here today, different location, one of the same plastics and the rod, and yeah, we're just going to try and catch some brim and trevally. That's probably the main target, and a decent one would be nice just to get that rod really bent over. So I'm going to set this camera up and let's get flicking. Oh, that was a brim. What the hell? Bloody snipped. What's happening? Pinky snapper. Tiny little pinky. We're after something slightly larger than you, man. Bloody. Floodie's just come out of nowhere and grabbed it. Just about to fast burn it in. That's pretty impressive. Alright, that's gonna be it. See you, dude. So much mullet in the shallows here. Heading back to the car now. That was a good bit of fun. Good little muck around. Just really wanted to use this rod today, give it a little bit of a limit test and catch some fish, which we managed to do. I would have liked to have caught some pretty good size ones just to really put it through its paces, but you know, it's fishing, you can't always catch big fish or catch a lot of fish. today we caught a lot of fish and no big ones. So I still enjoyed my time out here. It's always nice being on the water, and especially when you got this whole area all to yourself. I've got to really start hurrying because I am going to be late to this appointment. So thanks all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that good jazz. Thanks for keeping up with the videos and always supporting me. It really does mean a lot. And that's going to be me heading out for another session.